We're going live already. Hello, everyone. You're welcome. So there is no voice. I'm not starting yet. Hello, everyone. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, I believe you can all hear me now. So we'll be starting officially by 7 p.m. That's WAT, West African time. I know there are different we have people from different places here, so I understand that. But in Nigeria here, we are in the evening, or it is night already. And so we'll be starting officially by 7 p.m. Let's all try and ensure that everything we need is ready. Your laptop is well set. Your writing materials are by your side. And then if you have anyone who is not here yet and you think the class will benefit them, please let's share the screen, the link with them so that they can all join. So we have almost 500 people who registered for this session, and we only have like 24 people. Please confirm you can hear me clearly. I can see the charts, but okay, thank you. Okay, so please let's share the links. Like I said, almost 500 people registered for this department. Sorry, for this video, for this session. So please let's share the links. Thank you, thank you. I can see that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's share this video, this live session. Let's share it with every other person. If you are in a WhatsApp community and you feel the people there would need this session, please let's share it with them. This session is going to be a great one. So, and I know a lot of people are so excited about it already. I'm also excited. So please let's share this session with your friends, with people you feel would want to join. Like I said, we're officially starting by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you very much. Okay, I can see someone is saying the registration form link is not going through. A lot of people have registered, so I don't know what that is. You can try your network. It could be your network. Rashid from Canada, thank you so much. Thank you. Please, you can check your network. It could be your network. Almost 500 persons clicked on that same link and registered. So let's thank you so much everyone for joining. By 7 p.m. we'll start. So we have like 2 minutes more to go. And we have only 40 people here. Only 40 people. Okay, 42 people are here already. Over 400 persons registered for this course, for the session. Please let's share the link. Let's share the link. If you have WhatsApp community, sorry, data analysis community, you can share it with them on your WhatsApp status. Everybody uses Excel. Even those in school, they will need it. So please let's share the links with them. Let them watch the session. This training is beginner friendly. And so I won't be speaking jargons. I won't be speaking technical terms that you will not understand. And so, yeah. Thank you, Ahmed. You said you've already shared the link. Thanks for sharing. So we're expecting more people to come. This is 6:59. We have 1 minute to go. We have 1 minute to go. I'm very excited as well. Thank you, Benex. I can see your chat. Thank you very much for joining the call. I'm also excited. I'm very happy about it. Thank you. Okay, it is 7 o'clock already. People from different countries registered for this training. And for instance, India. Right now, it is 10:30 in India. And I can see that few of them are here already. I can see how excited you all are. I would have suggested we give them like 5 minutes because over 400 people, like 479 or so have registered. And we have just 53 people. We would only give them 2 minutes more. If they're not able to join within 2 minutes, we would kickstart this training and then they can easily join us. They can join us and then they can go back and rewatch the recorded session. This class is going to be recorded. So do not worry in case those in India fall asleep while teaching. So thank you very much everyone for joining. I sincerely appreciate it. Oh, Okay, he said it's 11:30. Wow, wow, wow. 11:30, and you guys are here. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you for coming. Okay, so is it okay? It is 7:02 already, and we have 62 people on the call. Hopefully, they would check the recorded session and go through everything. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you very, very much for joining. As you all know, I am Esther Anago. I'm a data analyst and data scientist, so I do the two. And I'll be the one facilitating this session. Please confirm you can hear me clearly. Someone is saying my camera is not clear. Is that for every? Okay. The camera is not clear. Okay. What can I do now? Is it still the same? Is it still the same? Is it still Is it clear a bit now? Okay. Brandon says it is better. Okay, okay, okay. It is better. Moses is saying it's blurry. Okay, okay. It is much better now. Okay, so I think we need to officially start now because of our Indian audience. They are right now, it is 11:30 p.m. in their time. So it's better we start now. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I sincerely appreciate your coming. Thank you so much, especially the Indian guys and every other country that is represented here. Thank you so much for joining this session. Like I said, you all know I am Esther Anago, and I'll be the one facilitating this session. I think I would continue like that. I can see people saying the camera is not clear, but I think I will just keep going. Hopefully, it gets better along the line. Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. I know some persons had already told us where they are coming from. I would like to know, tell me in the comment section or let everybody know, where are you watching from? Some persons said they are from India. I saw Canada. I saw Zimbabwe. Yes, so yeah, please let me know where you are watching from. It's still not clear. I think it's the network. Okay, I see Kenya, I see Benin in Nigeria, I see Lagos in Nigeria, I see Uganda, I see Brazil. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much for joining. I see Lagos, Nigeria. I see Ibadan. Thank you. I see Jos from Nigeria. I see India. I see South Africa. I see Togo. I see Kenya. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing people. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate it and do not take it for granted. And I'm going to promise you that by the end of this session, you'll be very glad that you joined. Okay, I can see Akwa Ibom, I can see Nsuka, I can see Osun State. So thank you once again, everyone, for joining this session. So the reason for this training or for this session is not just to tell you what data cleaning really is. It's not just to tell you the techniques that we use in cleaning data, but it's to help you to confidently do this thing yourself. It's to help you to confidently clean data yourself. And that is why we are here today. So please confirm you can hear me clearly so I can continue my talk. Okay, thank you so much. And so like for this session is for beginners. This session is for beginners, it's for everyone who And so if you are here right now, you are in intermediate or you are in an advanced level, do not worry. You can also stick around because I believe you would also learn one or two things from this session. And this session will also help you to solidify what you know already. So stick around. Another thing is you would help those who are online and do not know how to, if they have questions, you can easily help in the comments as well, rather than me going there and then doing that. So thank you everyone for joining, irrespective of your level, current level. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I think I should start now. Okay, so someone, I think I heard this question from recently. I heard this question recently. Someone asked if data cleaning is really important. Do you all think data cleaning is important? Let me hear in the comments. So I want this class to be engaging, oh, please. I can see that a lot of people are excited already, and I see how engaging it is. But whenever I ask questions, please, let's respond to the questions. Do you think data cleaning is important? Yes, it is very, very important. Data cleaning is very important because 80% of your success as a data analyst depends on how well you are able to clean data. It depends on how well you are able to prepare data. And that is why it is very, very important. If your insights are messy, it came from a messy data. If you think your insights is wrong, it means you did not give the data cleaning step enough attention. Dirty data is equal to dirty insights, messy insights. And when you have messy insights, it means organizations will make messy decisions. And you all know why we do all these things as data analysts. We help companies, we help organizations to make sense of data, right? Now that you have that understanding that we are there to help them to make sense of data and we help them to make decisions with data, it means that whatever analysis we are doing, we must ensure, or whatever data that we are using for our analysis, we must ensure that the data is clean enough. If the data is not clean and we analyze with that dirty data, it means the company will use that wrong data. They are also going to make decisions with it, with the wrong insights that you got from the analysis, which will eventually make the company, like I said, we make wrong decisions and it might affect that company. So that is why it is very, very essential for us to clean data. So messy insights come from dirty data. They come from messy data. And if your insights are messy, if your insights go wrong, it means you did not give data cleaning attention that it deserves. That's one. Then the second one is, if you have a beautifully designed dashboard built on dirty data, it means you are going to have a polished lie. I will say that again. If you have a beautifully designed dashboard built on dirty data, it means you have a polished lie. Your dashboard may look so beautiful. It may look fancy. It may look fine. When people see it, they'll be like, wow, this dashboard is so beautiful. You've done it well. You've done this one. But what if a company makes decision based on that dirty dashboard, beautiful but dirty thing that you've done? What if a company makes decision and it goes wrong? Then your name is on the line. So it is not really about focusing on the dashboard that you are building, the visuals, the model that you are building and all that. It is very, very important for us to understand this basic thing, understand the most important aspect of data analysis, which is data cleaning. I remember when I started as well, I'll tell you my story, of course. When I started, I did not clean the data. I don't think anyone told me that I needed to clean data. No one told me I needed to clean data. I think I've said this several times, talk about my journey, how I was just interested in learning all this hard stuff, learning machine learning, learning deep learning, learning statistics. I did not really understand the fundamentals. I had nobody to tell me anything. So I just went straight into it. That was when I started it. So I was just building dashboard. The first dashboard I built, I did not clean the data. I just built it. That's because I felt okay, it was just about building dashboard. And so, what if at that time I was working for an organization and I built that dashboard? And the dashboard was built on dirty data, the data I did not clean. What would have happened to that organization? It means the organization will use that dirty data, would use the dirty dashboard, extract insight from the dirty dashboard, make decisions based on it, and then I shouldn't even tell you what will happen to that organization. And that's why it is very, very important for us to clean our data before doing any analysis. I'm not just saying this, all professionals, all data professionals say this as well. Most of the things we do involves data cleaning. 80% of the data of the things we do involves data cleaning, because data cleaning is so much important. So I'm just trying to tell you the importance of cleaning your data. If not, you're going to cook beans, like we say in Nigeria. I don't know whether they say it elsewhere. We cook beans. When you say you cook beans, it means you are doing wrong things. It means you are giving bad insights, which will affect the organization. So before we even go to the practical aspect, I would like to just break it down for us, especially for those that are starting, those that are new in the field. What is data cleaning? When they say data cleaning, what exactly is it is? As the name implies, it means cleaning your data. Cleaning not just data, but dirty data. Now, what is a dirty data? What do you think a dirty data is? A dirty data is that data that is incomplete, it is inconsistent, and it is inaccurate. I believe you are writing down. I'm throwing a lot of things out that would help us. So please, let's write them down. Like I said, data means incomplete data, inconsistent data, inaccurate data. Is that data that is incomplete, inconsistent, and inaccurate? How do we know that a data is ready? How do we know that a data is dirty, rather? You know that a data is dirty when you see the column header is not well organized. If someone sees it, they will be like, okay, what is this? What do you mean by this? What does this thing mean? It's dirty. It's not formatted properly. Then when you also see that there are some missing entries in important columns, when you see that there are some missing entries, it means the data is dirty. Another thing that helps you to know that your data is dirty is when you discover duplicate values or duplicate entries in your data sets. Another thing is when you discover that the date column is not consistent, they don't match. It means your data is dirty. Another thing that would help you is when you see your text column, you see text instead of, you have an age column, and then you see text there. You see text values where you are supposed to see numbers alone. So when you see all these things, these are dirty data. It is dirty data already when you discover all these things. And that is what we are here to do. I'm here to help you, not just to see what data is all about, not just to see the various techniques, but to be able to do it confidently yourself. Because it is also very, very important for you to understand this skill. Because having an understanding of this skill will help you to do better as a data analyst. So are we ready for the practical parts? Or if you have any questions before we go to the practical session, please ask in the comments. I can see your chats already. Thank you so much for engaging. So if you have any questions, you can send them in the comments and I will respond to them. I will respond to the questions. Yes, the video will be available. Yes. So the recorded version would be sent out. I'm also going to write about it on Monday. Okay, some persons are excited. They are ready for it. You can't wait for the practical part. Yes, we are going to be. Yes, very soon we would. Thank you. I can see, James, if you did not clean data, your findings would be messy. That's correct. That's correct. That's very correct. Okay, we are ready. Okay, everyone is ready for the practical part. if you have your Excel file open, please let's I sent if you haven't checked your the WhatsApp community, please check the WhatsApp community. I sent the data set, my WhatsApp channel rather. I sent the data set there. You can check it out. Download the data. I believe every one of you have downloaded the data set. Please download the data because I want everyone to be doing it, to be working on it as I'm working on it. Thank you, Diane. I can see that you've opened it. Thank you so much. Yes, let's all open the data set because I will start sharing. I would not be able to see your comments. So let's open the now start. This is if Power Query will be used. Power Query is an advanced tool. So for today, I wouldn't be using Power Query, although Power Query helps us to do it faster, automate. Okay. Hello everyone. Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now? Ah, thank God. Thank you. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. A lot of people have dropped already, but I believe they will also come back. Thank you so much, everyone, for standing by. Yes, it is restored. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please let's call others in. Ah, thank God. Okay. But can you see me clearly now? I think that would compensate this delay. It's clearer now. Okay, okay, okay. Everyone. So earlier, someone said, thank you. I can see your comments. Thank you so much for joining again. So the other time, someone asked me to repeat what I meant by data cleaning. And I said, data cleaning is cleaning data, is the process of cleaning data. So I promised earlier that I would not use jargons, I would not use technical terms because I understand that majority of the people here are beginners. Thank you. Thank you. I can see your comment. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining back. Thanks for joining back. So, like I said before, data cleaning is cleaning data. And data is not just cleaning data, you are cleaning dirty data. And I also told you that dirty data is a data that is incomplete, it is inconsistent, and it is inaccurate. So these are the three main attributes of a dirty data. And I also explained to you, how do you know a data set is dirty? I told you about the columns. When you discover that the columns are not clear enough, someone has to ask you for the meaning of the column header, right? When you to be explaining to the person, it means the data is dirty. So it tells you that you need to make it better, clearer, so that when people see it, they'll be able to understand. And another thing I told you, when you see empty entries in important columns, it means that your data is dirty. Another thing I said earlier is, when you see your data formats, they don't match. You see short dates and you see long dates, it means that it is dirty. Another thing I said earlier is, when you see that you have duplicates in your data sets, it means your data is dirty. So I told you different things that makes you to know that your data is dirty. Some persons, as Andrew, please confirm you can hear me. Let everyone confirm they can hear me before I continue. Okay, someone is asking for the link to the data set. Please, if you have the link, you can share it with them. Thank you. Thank you. I can see it. Thank you so much for. So if you don't have the link to the data set, someone should please send it there so that they can access it. All right. So now that we've understood the importance of cleaning your data, very, very essential. It's an important part of your data cleaning process, which means you must learn it. Don't overlook it. Don't behave like I behaved when I was a newbie. I went ahead and built models. I went ahead and analyzed my data. I went ahead and built dashboard without first cleaning data. And like I said before, if I was working for an organization at that time and they used the dashboard I created, what will happen? It means they are going to make a wrong decision. So it is very important for us to clean our data. So right now we are going to start the practicals. There is no time again. So let's start. I'll be sharing my screen now. Please, if you Andrew, please, if you can leave or check your network, every other person can hear me. You can check your network for that. Okay. So some persons are saying they don't have the data set. You are meant to join the group, the group channel, the WhatsApp channel. Okay, so I'll quickly send you the link because I would like everyone to follow along. So, okay. So I'm trying to get the link so that everyone can go there and I can see more people are joining. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming back. Okay, so for the data cleaning, I will be sharing the file again. So I'm trying to copy the file now so that you can access it. There is no network. Sorry, that's why there is no audio. So I'm trying to get the link so that those that don't have access to the link can easily use it, can easily access it. So I've sent the link. Please, okay, yes, I've sent. Are we to download it? Yes, please download the data set. Download it. If you don't have access to the data set, I've sent you the link. You can use the link. Please click on the link I sent to you. If anyone sent that link, don't use any link that anyone sent, please. And I've pinned the data set, please. You can just click on that pinned message and then go to the data set. You can download the data set. Are we ready to go now? Are we ready for the practicals? Yeah, I've pinned the link already. So please confirm if we are good to go. Can we go now? Let me see the energy, please. Let me see those that really are ready. Okay, some persons are ready, some persons are more than ready. I'm also very, very excited as well. Okay, so there is no time. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen now, my entire screen. Okay, so I'm not talking yet, so that's why you can't hear anything. Oh my God. Okay, thanks for setting. Trying to share my screen. Let's all open the. Okay, oh my God. Streaming. Trying to share my screen now. In the tab. In the tab as well. Okay. Okay, please, can you all confirm you can see my screen? Let's all confirm you can see my screen. Okay. Dataset link. Click on the dataset link and download the dataset. That is what we are going to be working with. Okay, you can see my screen. So the first thing that we are starting with is to duplicate this Excel worksheet before you do any analysis. So I'm going to be talking to you as a professional right now, not as a teacher. So I'm going to be telling you how I do it personally as a data analyst. You remember I told you that I'm a data scientist and I'm also a data analyst, which means, right? So I'll be talking as a teacher and as a professional. Please confirm you can hear me before I go on. Okay, Anthony, I can see that you've seen it. That's good. Okay, okay. I believe you all can hear me so as not to take too much time. So now that we have our data set, and then the first thing I said earlier was for us to duplicate the data set. Let's duplicate the data set. And how do we duplicate? We duplicate the data set because, please confirm you can hear me before I continue. Okay, okay. Thank you, Augustine. Thank you. Analysis is to duplicate your data set. The reason we duplicate your data set base, when you drop the table you have in the database, it means you won't be able to we are working with in case we need something from the raw data. That is why we do that. So now, how do we duplicate? It's either you right click on this sheet that we here, and then click on move or copy, and then click on create a copy. Did not get me. I won't be rushing like I would be taking it one step at a time, especially for those that don't know how to do it. So like I said before, we are duplicating these sheets in case we need in case we want to find something from the raw data. That's why we duplicate. So the first thing we are going to do, like I said, is to right click on this. When you right click, you click on move or copy. When you click on move or copy, you click on create a copy. When you create a copy, when you check it, then you click on OK, and that duplicates it. There are two ways to do it. There are two ways to do it. It's either you do that first approach that I showed you just now, or you press Control Shift and then you drag your sheet, the worksheet. So, and Shift keys, hold them at once and then drag it to the right. Drag this sheet to the right. It duplicates. So you can see that I've been able to duplicate this sheet. So there are two ways to do it. It's either you right click and do those things I said you should do, or you press your control and shift key and then drag that shift into the to the right, and then it's do. Is that correct? Is that done? Okay, I can see Adegbola Abel said he's done. Can I confirm more people that has done this part? Please, I need Oluwatuyi is saying he can't see my screen. That may not be correct. Okay, Uloma is saying I should repeat it. So I'm going to repeat it, and I'm going to also increase this thing so that you would see what I'm doing. So I'm going to repeat the steps that I took. I said there are two ways to do this. Is either you right click on this and then you click on move or copy. When you click on move or copy, this dialog box is going to be shown to you, and then you can see move to the end if you want to move it, and then you can see create or copy. When you click on create or paste it, another way I said it was to click on the sheet rather worksheet that you want to duplicate, press your control and the shift key and then drag it to your right. It's duplicated. It is done. Thank you. Thank you very much, Venkat, for that. Please, for those that have been able to do it, help us to write it in the comments so that other people can get it as well. So we've been able to duplicate these sheets. So what we'll do is to rename it. So we have our raw data here, and then we have our cleaned data, proposed clean data, the data that we want to clean, or clean data to be, let's call it that. Okay, so now that we've cleaned the data, okay, I can see that some persons have done that. They are ready. Please, I want more people to confirm they've done that part. They've duplicated it, because you can't start your analysis, you can't start your cleaning without duplicating. We don't advise that people don't duplicate their sheets when they are working, when they want to clean. So now that we've cleaned the data, the next thing now is to look at our data. You can see that we have 99 rows and we have 8 columns. We have 499 rows and we have 8 columns, right? So this is the data set that we're working with. The first thing that we do to remove duplicates. How do we remove duplicates? But before we even start looking at the data cleaning, can you tell me the errors based on the explanation I gave earlier? Can you give me like 2 errors that you found out here? You can share with me the kind of errors that you can see in the sheets, in the data sets. I'm waiting for your responses. I'm still waiting for your responses. What are the errors you can see here? What are the things? I don't want to mention the name itself, but I would like some persons to list out the errors. Okay, so because of time, I can't see your responses, but because of time, could it be network? Kindly, okay. Inconsistent formatting. Thank you. I can see that. I can see links. I can see the age column is not consistent. I can see the dates are not consistent. Thank you so much, everyone. The dates columns are not, they have errors. Thank you. We have empty cells. Thank you so much, everyone, for your responses. You are all very correct. Now, let's say you did not clean this data and you analyzed it like that and pushed it out for the department or the organization to use. Do you think it will help the organization? No. Do you think informed decisions with the insights that you derived from this data? No, it is not correct. It is not so. That is why it is very, very essential. There are some persons that will see this kind of data set and analyze it like that and go. So it is very, very crucial that these things, we understand the kind of errors that occur, number one, and then we know how to resolve those errors. And that is what we are going to be doing today. Thank you very much. I can see a column have spaces. Very, very correct. So the first thing that we would be doing, like I said, is to remove. We have different, okay, I'm going to show you one duplicate and tell you why we should remove duplicate. So the first thing that we'll do, the data is on. When you press Ctrl A, you go out, you will see remove duplicates. That is one of the beautiful things about Excel. When you hover on those tabs there, when you hover on the icons under the tabs or ribbons under the you'll be able to know what those icons, what they do. So now that we've hovered on this thing, we can see remove duplicates, and that is our intention right now. We want to remove duplicate. That's one of the things we do when we clean data. So let's click on remove duplicate. You can see select all. You can see unselect all. You can see my data has headers. There are some times that my data has headers is not checked. That's why it is also very important for us to select all the columns and tell it that yes, my data has headers, so that it will not well and not a column or not as header rather. So now that we've ensured that everything is selected, the next thing to do is to press OK. When you press OK, you can see now that we have it found and removed, which shows us that there are actually duplicate values or entries in this data set. I'm going to be sharing 2 reasons with you, or 2 scenarios with you. The first one is when I sent out the registration link for this session, a lot of people responded to it. Like I said before, we had over 470 something that registered for this session, right? And I also discovered that a few of them, they registered 2 times. Now, if I'm to analyze these data sets, the survey now, the survey, if I'm to analyze it without cleaning the data set, I will assume that over 500 people registered for the eventually. I will assume that 400 people, or I will assume that 100 people registered from Canada, 50 people registered from India, whereas only 98 registered from Canada. So that is why it is very, very important for us to ensure that we remove duplicates when cleaning our data or before analyzing our data. That's the first thing. Then the second reason for the second scenario now is I took the data sets, I went there and removed duplicate first because I was supposed to do when doing analysis. Okay. Please confirm you can see my screen. I can see the other side that I can't see my screen. So I'll share my screen again. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm not saying anything. If you think I'm saying something, but I'm not saying anything yet. So I discovered that the screen was not showing again, which is why I'm trying to okay. Please confirm you can see my screen now so that we can move ahead. Okay. So okay, so I was saying earlier that one of the department heads told me to do an analysis for her. I did the analysis and I removed my duplicates. I did the analysis and I went back to her and showed her the analysis I did. What she told me, yes, able to see, yes. So what she told me was that no, it is normal for us to appear 2 times. And this shows you the importance of communicating with your stakeholders, those that would use the analysis that you are doing before even starting it. Don't just assume. Don't assume you are cleaning or when you're analyzing data. Ensure, I know this is not a session where we talk about stakeholder management, understanding the business, which is the first thing that we do before we analyze. That's the first step, right? Mhm. Now, it is very important for stakeholders. Let them explain the data sets to us if they gave us the data set, right? They'll explain the data sets to you, tell you the things that are there that I'm supposed to be there. They explain it to you, the columns that are there, the rows, how it is. That understanding will help you to also know what to clean and what not to clean. So it was after I cleaned the data, I removed duplicates. I went back to her. I told her that I removed duplicates. She told me no, that it is normal for the entries or the transactions to appear 2 times, the records rather to appear 2 times. So, like I said, it is very important for us to also engage with the stakeholders. Let us hear from them. Let us know their needs so that we will not just assume and remove duplicates. Whereas, before doing all these things, ensure that you have communicated with your duplicates. Duplicate yourself from your data set. I would like the live chat to see your comments. Move the duplicates. Please confirm you have before I continue. Okay, so let's go on. Now that we've removed the duplicate, the next thing that we look at the headers. You can see cost, you can see name, you can see age, you can see gender, you can see marital stats, you can see, thank you, Yusuf, you've been able to remove duplicates. Okay, Uloma, 18 duplicates removed. Thank you, I can see that. Duplicates removed. Anthony, thank you for that. James, 18 duplicates have been removed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your responses. So, like I said, we need to move to the next one now. And the next one is the column headers. We want to ensure clarity. We want to ensure that after we've done the final analysis and we show them the graphs, they don't see marital stats, and they come back to you and tell you, what is the meaning of marital stats? Or they tell you poor date that is here like this, poor date, you can see poor date, and they ask you, what's the meaning of poor dates? So to ensure that they have clarity when they see our visuals at the end of the day, when they see the trends on the inside that we are sharing with them, in order to ensure clarity for them to easily understand without coming back to us to ask us questions regarding this kind of thing, we would clean it. So the first thing we'll do is to change this to customer name rather than costs, because costs, anyone cannot just come, sorry, no one can easily understand what customer is, what cost is. So let's write our customer name, because this, sorry, customer ID, because this shows us the customer ID, it tells us that this is customer ID. Then the second column, let's change it to customer name. And then for the next column, is either we change it to customer age or we just leave it at age, because when someone sees age, they will easily understand that it is age, it is the customer age. Then the next one is gender. People can easily know that this is right. Then the other one is marital status, marital stats. It says marital stats. What do we do? Let's change it to marital stats, marital status. So the next one is poor dates. Let's change it to purchase dates. Purchase dates. Then the next one is AMT. What is AMT? I know, yeah, we can easily know it, but for it to be better, to have a better view of what we are showing, let's write it in full for clarity. And then this one is a location. We don't need to change it. It is okay like that. So now that we've cleaned our column headers, it will be easy for our audience or those that would use this data eventually to do what? To understand what we've done. The first thing, we were able to duplicate the data set so that other people can work on it. Duplication of the data set is important. That's because it's possible that there is no other source to get that data. Another thing is, we can go back to it to get some things in that data set. So that's why we duplicate our data set. That's why it is very important that we duplicate the data set. That's the first thing. The second thing is to remove duplicates. And I told you why we remove duplicates. And I also explained to you why it is very important for us to also communicate with the people we are working for or we are doing the analysis for, so that we will not just be assuming. And I also told you that if you don't remove data set, it means, remove duplicates, it means you're going to be giving them messy insight, wrong insight, which will eventually make them to make wrong decisions. Very important. And then the third one is to ensure that the column headers are clear enough, they are structured enough, they are standardized. Someone will not just come back and be asking you, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of AMG? What is the meaning of amount per dates? So that's why we've done three things now. Then the next one is to look at each of the columns. I can see Mercy is asking for how to remove duplicates. Taki, my screen is up. You might need to check your password. Your network. Some persons are saying that they are not able to remove duplicates. Should we do it again? I want just 3 people to respond. Don't worry, I'm going to add more time to this. We're going to extend the time so that, because I want this to be as, I don't want us to just come here and not gain a lot of things, right? So I'm going to be adding more time to it. We're going to do everything. For those that, okay. Mercy is asking for another way, asking me to do it again. So I will do it again for those that did not get it before. What I said was that, so I'll be using the raw data this time around. I don't want to mess up the cleaned data that I'd already done. Okay, so Rashid is saying that it is recorded. We are going to do other things. So let's do it again. Don't worry. I'm not going to take time. Please, let's take a look at it. Calmly look at it. I won't be fast. If I'm very fast, write it to raw data. So I'm going to be best thing like A. When you press Control A, you go to this data tab. You go to your data tab. Control A and then data tab. Please confirm you can see my screen. On my other device, my screen is not showing, but I need to confirm everyone can see my screen before I go on. Please, I want someone to confirm they can see my screen before I continue. Okay. Next time we're going to choose a better time. Okay, please confirm you can see my screen now. Okay, all right. So a lot of people have confirmed they can see my screen. So like I said before, I'll quickly do the removing of duplicates again. Those that know how to do it already, it is those that did not get it. So what I said was to do Control A, right? Data, you come to your left hand side here. Sorry, your right, rather. It's your right. My own right. So my right, it could be your left, I don't know, but my own right. You click on duplicates, remove duplicates. Oh my God, it's blurry. Yes, there will be a recorded session. We are going to record it. So you click on this. When you click on this, ensure the first thing is ensure that this data has header is checked. Why is the network bad today? It's so poor. So after doing that, you've checked everything, you click on OK. Which one is this? More than one conjecture. Said more than one conjecture. Yeah, screen is not clear. I can see that. That's why I'm trying to do this. The next live session would be far better. I don't know why the network is very bad now. Okay, but I will share my screen again and see whether it is going to work. Yes, yes, it has been messy. Very true, very true. I wish it wasn't like this. Can you confirm you can see my screen now? Still okay. Okay. Okay, I think it's a bit better now. For those who want to clean the data, you control A right here, you see remove duplicates. And when you remove duplicates, ensure that my data has headers. When you check it, click on OK and all duplicates are removed. You can see now that 18 found and removed. So this is how to remove duplicates there in the comments so that other people can try it out. Other people can try it out as well. So now that we've removed duplicates, I don't want us to take too much time there. So now that we've removed duplicates and we've ensured that these column headers are clear enough for people to understand, the next thing is to look at each of the columns and see how to clean them. So if you look at this customer ID column, what can you see? What error can you see here? You can see that it has some spaces that are not supposed to be there, probably after it, but a lot of spaces before the it is very dirty. This is dirty. This is dirty. It's not clean. Do now is to remove the extra spaces there. And how to remove extra spaces. And I think I would also share this story with you. Thank you. I think I can also share this story with you. Okay, there was a time I was trying to do lookup. I don't know, many people know about lookup. Okay, let me not talk about lookup because this is a beginner session. So someone reached out to me and asked me to help him to join two sheets together. We had a common identifier there, of course. So I did it without video. I'm going to make some videos that would help other people to learn. If this is not still clear enough after the live session, if it is not clear, I'm also going to do another video that would help. So like I said, we want to remove extra spaces. You can see here that trim functions removes all spaces from its text string. It removes all spaces from a text string except for single spaces between words. Yeah. So it does not remove single spaces between words, but it helps us to remove all spaces before and after. Creating the trim function, right? And then you click on this. When you click on that, you close it and then you press enter. You can see now that the extra spaces before the customer ID has been removed successfully. Then the next thing is now to come here, you double click on it. And so you can see here that the the customer ID has been cleaned. The extra spaces have been removed. Is that clear? If you've done that part, please say yes in the comments. You've been able to remove extra spaces using the trim function. If I should click on this trim function now, you can see the formula here is to use the trim. God, what will I do? I will now leave this place. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen again. Very. Oh my God, please. Okay, please, let's all confirm you can see it. So I'll be redoing it. Hopefully, it will work perfectly well this time. Okay, so like I said before, I'll be repeating what I did. We want to remove extra sign. Your equal sign tells Excel that you're trying to do some calculations. They are trying to use the function. So we'll write trim. Trim helps us. Then when you write, like I said, it helps you to remove all spaces. And then the next thing is to select the cell you are trying to trim. You select the cell you are trying to remove. When you close it, you write enter. When you click on enter, you can see now that the empty spaces have been removed, which is what we've been trying to do. So when you click enter, you come to this side, you double click on it, and you can see that this has been spaces have been removed. Please confirm you've done that. Confirm you've done that part. Thank you, Sebasi. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, Penuel. Thank you so much for your response. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so we've been able to trim value, paste it as value. The reason we paste it again, this is very bad. Okay, so like I said, if we delete this column now, it is going to, that's because it is referencing, it is because this is referencing this data. Yes, yes, thank you so much everyone that is helping those that that have it up. So I'm going to do it again for us to see. I'm going to repeat it so that everyone will get it. So we are trying to remove excess spaces here, right? What I did was first create a new column. When you create a new column, right? You create a new column by coming here, right clicking on this column, and then you insert. When you insert it, column will be inserted. When you click on insert, a new column will be inserted. Another way to do it is to use your control shift, and when I use the lookup function, it did not work well. So I had to do it again. So that's why we need to ensure that we trim all these things, remove all these unnecessary things before we analyze our data. Can you confirm you can see my screen before I go on? My laptop. Okay. This thing is really bad. Network is functioning like this. Why today? Okay. So what sign? And then you write your trim, you open the bracket, you click on this place, you close it, and then you write enter. You can see that this has been removed. These have been removed. So I wouldn't want us to take a lot of time to spend a lot of do is to copy it and paste as value. If we copy it and paste has lowercase, you can see Gardner here starts with the small g, right? And then you can see some empty columns, sorry, empty spaces here. You can see empty spaces in between these words. So we would do two things. So we are going to be doing two things. The first thing is to trim it, while the other one is to convert it to proper. Muted myself. It's frustrating. I think I Akindele, thank you. Yeah. Yes, it is. The devil is a liar. Oh my God. It will be well. I think next time, what I would do is to choose a better time. It's already late. I don't know. Believed everyone would be around, which was why I selected this time. But not to worry. I believe we are learning one or two things. That is the most important thing. So we are not just here for to while away our time. I understand that the network is a bit it's not very, very good right now. But I believe that we are learning one or two things. So like I said before, please can you hear me now? Yes, this class is interest. I'm enjoying the class, but the network is really dealing with me right now. Anyways, okay, so now that we've been able to remove the excess spaces in the customer name, the next thing now is to convert it to a proper text, to proper words. Starts with capital letter O, and this Sullivan also starts with capital. Aaron as well starts with capital letter A, and this G also starts with a capital letter right now. So rather than us copying and pasting, creating a new file, what we'll do is to come here. You edit this, your trim, you write proper, we close it, and then we press enter. I'll do it again. So what we did first was to trim. Now we want to combine these two functions, right? We want to trim, and we also want to convert the text into the proper way, right? We want to make it proper. So that's why we are combining the two functions together rather than us creating another column. So you write trim, and then you open the bracket, write proper, and then you open the bracket, you write click on the cell that you want to, and then you close the bracket again and press enter. So this resolves it. You click on this one, you double click on it, and you can see it has been resolved. Excess spaces have been removed. Spaces in between the two words have been removed, and now in proper text. So it's no more in small letters or big letters or what have you. So it's no more inconsistent. So you can see now, scrolling down, see that everything has been removed. This column that we've resolved, that has the function that we worked on right now, we copy it, and then you paste it as value. We are pasting this as value because in case we delete this dirty one, it's not going to throw an error. If you leave it like that, it is going to throw an error, and that's why each time we clean is to duplicate our data set. After duplicating, yes, I've changed it now. I'm sharing my screen now. So after you duplicate your data set, the next thing is to remove duplicates. After removing your duplicate, the next thing to resolve the column by removing trims, by trimming it rather, by removing excess data, excess spaces in it. So we've been able to remove the excess spaces. Another thing we've been able to do is also to deal with the next. I'm trying to mute myself. I can't, it's not still showing. Yeah, I muted myself so that I will talk to you. It's not good, Abby. Ah, hello. So